We are on chapter 5, dissolution. Dissolution of partnership firm. Already I explained you difference between dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm. And yesterday we completed the entries regarding transfer of asset, transfer of liabilities. We already did that. If the asset sold off in the market, if the asset taken over by the partner, and the liabilities paid off by the partner or liabilities paid off through bank. Now today I am going to explain you expenses at the time of dissolution. See, dissolution means wind up. So at the time of wind up, the firm has to pay some expenses like registration fee, broker's charges, or for selling off there are various other expenses. Like at the time of formation of firm, the firm spend money, same as at the time of dissolution or wind up, the firm has to pay the money. Firm has to pay the expenses. So today we will discuss the general entries regarding expenses and for expenses. First of all, the basic entry when realization expenses paid by firm. Realization account debit to bank account. Simple. When expenses paid by the firm, realization account debit to cash or to bank. But in present condition, the expenses are to be paid by bank only. So you have to ask entry according to the question. See if there is cash account, you can write. If there is bank account, you can write bank account. It is given in the question. If paid through check, you will write bank. Okay. And if nothing is mentioned, you can write cash. It depends on the question. But in old books, that is written cash, and new books, that is written bank. So first simple entry is realization expenses paid by the firm. Only one entry, realization account debit to cash or bank. When realization expenses taken over by a partner. See, many times, if a firm is going to wind up, the partner is ready to take. The partner is ready to take, ready to pay expenses. Then in that case, realization account debit to partners, particular partners account. Expenses paid off by individual partner. See, my dear children, I am giving you one example. ABC has a partnership and they want to dissolve the firm. So at the time of wind up, they have to pay 1,000 rupees as realization expenses. So the entry will be realization account debit to cash or to bank. Okay, simple, because cash is going out according to the general entry golden rules. Cash is going out, that's why credit. Now A, B, C has a firm and B is ready to pay off the expenses of the dissolution. Then the entry will be realization account debit to B's capital account. Why B is capital account? Now he is becoming creditor of the firm. He is ready to pay off the expenses. So here the entry in place of particular means the partner who is taking the burden of paying the expenses. Okay, so what is the difference? If paying through cash or bank, you will write cash or bank. If you, no one is paying, only the name of partner that can be. Then next, my dear children, you should note down it carefully. Why? Because that question came in the CBSE exam that the old furniture realized. So in that case, when the amount realized from unrecorded asset, see, I told you that if the firm is going to wind up, they have to sell off all the assets. So at the time, they can found various unrecorded assets, which may be in their godown, which may be obsolete, which may not be used by the firm. But now as they are going to wind up, they have some assets. So what to do then? Then these assets are to be sold off or realized, okay, like cash and debit to realization account, cash realized on unrecorded assets. Okay, I am giving you example. A, B, C as a firm and they are decided to wind up that firm. At that time, they found that they have furniture which is not recorded in the book of rupees 1,000. Not recorded in the books means that is unrecorded asset, that should also be realized at the time of wind up. So what will be the general entry? Cash account debit to realization. When unrecorded asset taken over by a partner, yes, in place of cash or bank, you will write the name of partner to realization account. See, I am giving you the example. When the firm is going to wind up, XYZ firm is going to wind up. At that time when they are realizing their asset, they found that they have an old wall clock. And C is ready to take. Maybe some emotional boundness, some reason may be there. Then what to do? The partner can take this asset. So B is ready to take. So what we have to do here? B is capital account debit to realization. Clear? In place of, you see this particular partner means you have to write the name, the partner who is ready to take this asset. See, my dear children, that question came many times in exam in this way. The firm found an old TV and the partner, Mr. Salman, is ready to take it. Then what will be the general entry? See the screen. Harshvardhan, if you don't want to continue, please leave. You can leave because this is the condition on your video. So here you will write Salman's capital account debit to realization account. Salman's capital account debit to realization account. Harshvardhan, Krish, you also please don't switch off videos frequently. Krish and Harshvardhan, note down the general entries which I am giving you here. Note down the general entries. Now, when payment of an unrecorded liability paid off. See the reverse entry. Here when the amount realized, cash bank debit to realization. Here they are paying the liability. Just reverse entry we have to make. Realization account debit to cash bank. Realization account debit to payment made through cash or through bank. It is given in the question. See, I am giving you the example. When the firm is going to wind up their business, at that time they found that they have a liability of rupees 10,000 towards bank or towards anyone known as a loan. Then realization account debit to cash or bank. You cannot write the name here. Why we cannot write the name here? because we already transfer all the liabilities in the realization, and this is the payment made through realization account. Same, then unrecorded liability taken over by a partner. So in that place, in place of cash or in place of bank, you have to write the partner's capital account or the name of partner. See, I am giving you the example. Like me and Krish has a partnership, or Harshvardhan is also a partner. Now we find that one unrecorded liability is there, and Harshvardhan is ready to take that liability. He is saying that he will pay off this liability and he is ready to take over. So what will be the entry? Realization account debit to Harshvardhan's capital account. Last entry. Settlement. Settlement means when any liabilities set off through any asset. Any liability is set off through any asset. You can note down this. Any liability, Divyansh, please note down. Any liability can be set off through any asset. Then there will be no entry for settlement. No entry for realization as well as no entry for payment. So my dear children, here in this case, no entry is required. See, I am giving you one example. A firm has a liability of rupees 10,000 of a creditor, and creditor is ready to take the furniture of 8,000. See, here we will not make the entry for furniture and we will not make the entry for credit. No entry for settlement. Be clear. I am giving you one more example. Here, yes. Sushant is our creditor, and at the time of wind up, he is ready to take our furniture. He is ready to take the firm's car. Now, the firm will not enter the car, as well as firm will not enter the liability of Sushant. Okay, my dear children, got it? Yes. No entry is required. Now for last entry for closing of realization account, as I told you in class 11 also, all accounts to be closed. Why we are making realization account? I explain you. At the time of wind up, all the assets are sold off, all the liabilities are paid off, all the expenses are paid off. Now the remaining amount, if that is profit or maybe loss, that will be distributed among partners. This is the last journal entry from realization account. So you have to make the realization account. Okay. So by the balancing figure, if that balancing figure is in debit side, yes, there will be profit, and this profit will be distributed among partners in which ratio? Yes, profit sharing ratio. OP, there is no profit, no new partner. They are going wind up. So OP, OR, old profit, old partner, old profit sharing ratio. Okay. So here realization account debit to partners capital. See, the debit balance is known as profit and credit balance is known as loss. So made this slide on the same page because maybe there is profit or maybe there is loss. It depends on the question. If the balance is in debit side, that is profit. If the balance remains in the credit side, that is loss. So for closing realization account, yes, pass the journal entry. Partners just reverse. Partners capital account debit to realization account. Here realization loss distributed among partners. Now I am giving you one example. Say at the time of wind up, the firm has profit of rupees 10,000 and two partners are there, A and B. What will be the general entry? Now in this case, the profit sharing ratio is not given. So what to do? Yes, Partnership Act 1932 says us, if there is no profit sharing ratio, divide them equally, whether they are dissolving the firm. So what will be the entry? Realization account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account. 10,000 in front of realization and 5,000 in front of partners name. Say realization profit distributed among A and B in their profit sharing ratio. Now same for loss. Partners capital account debit to realization account, reverse entry. In the firm, at the time of wind up, they have a loss of rupees 1,000 and X and Y are partners. So the entry will be X capital account debit, Y's capital account debit to realization account, 500, 1,000. Why I am giving you example? Because in place of partners capital, you have to write the name of the partners and you have to distribute that profit or that loss. So my dear children, today we completed the journal entries at the time of dissolution. At the time of dissolution, the firm has to make realization account, and through realization account we can make general entries. Okay, so first general entry is for transfer of asset, second general entry is for transfer of liabilities, third general entry for sale of asset, fourth general entry if asset taken over by partner, fifth general entry payment of liabilities, sixth general entry if liability taken over by the partner, seventh general entry expenses of realization paid, and eighth general entry the profit or loss. Okay, profit if the balance in the debit side and loss if the balance is in credit side. So, and this profit or loss will be distributed in profit sharing ratio. In simple line, you can learn OP, OR. Old partners, old ratio, they will distribute this. So in exams, maybe the entries will come, maybe the accounts will come. It depends on the situation, but it's my suggestion. You, at the time of general entries, you can make a realization account in working mode. Because without making realization account, we cannot calculate the profit or loss. That will increase our calculation. So it's easy and it's a suggestion to all the students. If the general entry will be there, please make a realization account in working mode and then you will find out the profit or loss. Then that profit or loss will be distributed among old partners, old ratios. So today we completed dissolution realization account.